Hello my dear eclectic souls, my name is Adrianna and I'd love to welcome you back today. I wanted to go ahead and start us up on purge or flip. We are going to start going through our closets and purging things that are too small for us, and if they're too big, maybe we can go ahead and flip them, or if you have things that you've had for way too long, we can go ahead and just revamp them. Let's get started. One of the first things that I have here is a Relay for Life shirt that my mother gave me. This is actually hers. She had gone through breast cancer a couple years ago, and when I was helping her purge through her closet, she had this and I could not let her get rid of it. I really wanted to keep this for myself as well, just a piece of my mom. And now that it's a little bit too big for me, I can go ahead and keep this and size it to me. And as you can see, it's way too long. I could use all this extra fabric to go ahead and add a peplum waistline. When you guys are purging through your closet, if it's small, just get rid of it. There's no use for dreaming that one day you'll fit into this piece when clothes are made to fit you, should be made to fit you, excuse me. Clothes should be made to fit you, and you should not try to be fitting into clothes, okay? And what I went ahead and did was attach a sticky note that would let me know what I wanted to do exactly with this shirt. And I have done this to my complete closet so that when I have a day that it's free, I can just, have a little project to make time go by really fast. And then as I'm doing that, I'm working on making my dream closet. Clothes that fit me. The next shirt I have here is my Mexico shirts, and these, I have about 5 of them, and let me tell you, all summer I've worn probably the same 4 outfits, which is okay, but I always told myself I didn't have anything to wear. But girl, if I fixed these, I could have had lots to wear, alright? So as I wear it like this, the armpit holes are pretty okay. But once I off-shoulder the shirt, which is the majority of how I would wear this shirt, the armpit hole is very, very open. So that's a huge issue. What I would go ahead and do is close this up and bring this and crop it as well. You may hear me say I'm cropping a lot of my items, but again, this is personal to my dream closet, and I have a very short torso. So having things cropped, that style, is something that I've come to really appreciate, as it will be cropped to my waistline and add a little bit more of a curve so I don't look so stumpy for myself. So again, I would go ahead and just attach this sticky note that says what I'm going to go ahead and do with it, crop it, and make the armpit holes a little bit smaller so I don't have any accidents, if you know what I mean. And some of the items might be a little bit easier. I have this sweater that I had purchased, and we'll go ahead and try it on because I like the way it fits on myself. And the only thing that I would actually change are these buttons, if you can see them. They are a plastic button that this little white part was probably more translucent in white, but just over time it's come to a little bit of a yellow. And just to spruce it up, I would change the buttons on this that would maybe match the flowers and just make it more exciting for me to go ahead and wear. More of my personality. It is kind of an old grandma sweater, but winter is coming and who doesn't like to be comfy? I could care less if I look like a grandma. Another shirt that I would go ahead and have here is this red top. It is completely comfortable. The buttons are a little bit questionable for me as well, but the huge issue with this is I am not a big fan of itchy clothing. If you are, please comment below. What is wrong with you? But the inside of this has been lined with some awful synthetic fabric that causes it to be extremely itchy. And I have patience all the time in the world, I like to believe, that I would go ahead and just remove it. I don't know if you can go ahead and see that just shininess there. And this would be a very easy fix that I think I could go ahead and do. I don't have to go ahead and detach the arm from it to go ahead and fix that. It's something very, very simple, just a seam ripper that could fix it. And again, I'd go ahead and attach it up there and hang it in my closet. So what really helps me with the sticky notes is it avoids and keeps me from having to go shopping. I am definitely shopping makes me feel better kind of girl, and I found that maybe not spend that time kind of like going to the gym and releasing whatever, you know, tension you have up inside you. Sewing for me is something I've started to get really into. So being able to see this and say I have all like a free hour so I can just fix this garment and not have to go shopping. How fun is that? Now I want to tell you guys, if you don't believe in yourself, let me rephrase that. You need to have faith and belief in yourself in anything that you guys can do. Because when it came down to my first thing that I flipped, I was so nervous. I kind of wanted to record it, but I had no faith in myself. And it's probably one of my favorite outfits that I'm so proud to go ahead and wear. I'll go ahead and put a picture up there, but this used to be like this long. And the sleeves were a little bit bigger, and there were like pockets right in this area. But I thought the pants that match with it, they're wrinkled, sorry. I went ahead and they're high-waisted. So again, I'm short torsoed, so I love high-waisted items, which, because I'm short torsoed, must be paired with a crop top, just so that you can see where my waist is at. I can't be a paper bag. I've lived enough of my life as a paper bag, okay? And I added little pockets here, and a wonderful woman when I was traveling, so this was super clueless vibes, and I really loved that. So I call this my little clueless outfit. So if you need some type of sign and faith that you guys can go ahead and just take care of stuff that you have in your closet and make it into something more fun and exciting and personalized for you, go ahead and do it. Give it a try. If you want to go ahead and go thrifting and find a garment similar to it so you can practice on that, then practice. Because practice, again, makes perfect. And if I didn't try this, I probably would never have gone through my closet and started writing down all these different things that I can go ahead and do to make them better and make me love them for my body. So I hope this is extremely inspiring for you guys to go ahead and see what you have in your closet, so you don't have to spend all this money on trends that are out right now and are going to change in the next few months, or things that you have already spent a lot of money on. Make sure you can get them altered for you. Take them to somebody here in town, or where you live, and see if they can alter it to fit you. Because being able to personalize something for yourself just makes it that much more better than making it feel a little standardized, than going to stores that are just in constant motion and everyone has it. Now, since I have actually already gone through my closet, I took out all the things that were way too small for me. And this is what I want to go ahead and just give you a little input on what you could actually do with those garments if you absolutely love them. I had loved this shirt because of the pattern, the white and black, and just the cut of, the vest. But unfortunately, it doesn't close. So what you can go ahead and do with this is copy the pattern. There are lots of videos out there where you basically just put these down on some paper and trace where each of the connected pieces of fabric, or one huge piece of fabric, and make your own pattern. And then you can go shopping for similar fabric and then create the same thing for you. So if you absolutely love the garment, here's another example. I bought these corduroy overalls from Urban Outfitters 2 years ago, I think now. And when I had purchased them, I got the size up, but it was way too big for me. And these sleeves, I'm short torsoed, let me tell you the problem with that. It would not, hug my shoulders as it should. It would just kind of do that weird stick up kind of thing. And I bought the size size down, right? But the waist was a little too small for me. So 2 years go by and I don't fit into it. Surprise, I barely fit into it when I bought it. So, you know, not to disappoint myself or feel like put myself down because I've gained weight. Our bodies change all the time. You can't be hard on yourself. So I think this is extremely, extremely cute that I would keep this and go ahead and just trace the whole outfit into a pattern and make sure the waist is around my size. And I can go ahead and recreate this because I absolutely love the style and find corduroy fabric and make my own. So back in the day, if you didn't know, there were patterns, and everyone who used a pattern purchased the pattern. You bought your own fabric and you sewed things to fit you. And that's one thing that I absolutely miss, I guess, because I lived back then. No, that is something I completely admired from that time, and I wish we could bring that back. And with my channel, that's what I'm wanting to try and do. I want us to make clothes that will fit us, or if you live in my area, let me try and help you make the clothes that you have fit you and precisely to your measurements and everything. So you don't feel bad when you go shopping and buy things that are made on an assembly line, cookie cut out, because none of us are cookie cutters, let me just tell you that. And if you're lucky enough to fit into those clothes, bless your little soul, because let's just say the majority of us don't. And it can be rough. But find things that you love, styles that you love. If you're thrifting and you find something that you absolutely love, get it. It's going to be cheap. You can use it as a pattern. And we can make your own style for you. Change it up, add little ruffles. I kind of thought about, like with this, I could actually add a little ruffle here or a little more pockets on this side, or just change up the whole bodice here. It's using the creative mind, and if you feel that you don't have the creative mind, don't be shy to ask for help. I mean, how cool would it be to have our own designer we can go to during the week and be like, hey, can you make me this personalized for you? But don't be shy. If you have things that are too small, there's always something that we can do with it. Aside from donating it after we make the pattern for you, that's how it would work. Now that you had gone through your closet, you have purged or decided to write a sticky note and attach it for a flip, then I'm completely excited for you. If you guys need any helps or tips, just go ahead and message me on my Instagram. I'll go ahead and attach it down there. And from there, we can go ahead and just strive for our dream closets. Our dream closets, which will be completely unique to us and made for our bodies. I hope you guys very much enjoyed this video, and I thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.